Alright, welcome back you guys to another episode of Final Fantasy X. And we left off right here, just entering Macalania Woods. Get this hidden treasure chest right here. And Sleepy Cat Sit, which is a lot better than what I currently have. There we go. And here we go. Our first set of themes here. These wasps are afraid of Blizzara. Most of these fiends are weak to ice. I don't know why Waka didn't overkill that guy. Interesting. And if you guys can, inflict this guy with darkness.
Allow me.
Because he does poison when he strikes you. So every time he does that jump attack that he just did on Waka, or Kimari I think, it has a chance to poison you. I did pick up a few extra levels, not too many though. Just help me out in this region, and I believe, okay, Titus still has that sword. I should not be using this sword, because most of these fiends are ice and water. I'm sorry, they are all water. What am I saying? Ice fiends are after we leave the woods. So any weapon that has water strike will do no good here.
That's how it's done.
So let's take care of that right now. Buzz Beater, okay. That looks promising. SOS Overdrive, okay, this is actually a good weapon to sell. Anything with overdrive or anything that has to do with like helping you out with overdrive is can be sold for a ton of money. So let's do this. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I will customize that sword. Where is it? Broadsword. Okay, let's put sensor. And let's put initiative on it. Perfect. Yeah, we know. Alright, 2000 gil, not bad. And just the guy that I need. So keep in mind, you guys, that this guy right here has all the elements. He can attack you with water, thunder, fire, and blizzard. Delaying him works, but not all the time. I will doing power break is there's no use to it because he mostly attacks with elemental attacks. Let's bring Lulu up here, and let's do Thandaga or Thandara. Alright. The one thing that does work with this is silence. If you guys silence him,
this ends now.
It will give him less attacks, I want to say. So let's just go with Blaze. No, I need Kimari back. Yeah, I can't kill him yet. I need Kimari back here. Make sure you guys use Lancet on him to get your Aqua Breath.
Shield us from watery woe.
That's the first time I use it. And so I'm so glad I used that. So I think he usually likes to do a fire attack afterwards. I still need to use Waka. if I can put him in silence. Alright. A little better.
Enough.
There we go. Oh, come on, Orin. You had to overkill him. Onyx Bracer, that looks like something useful. It's okay. Right, let's keep going. And... okay. Here we go. Monster A, B... okay. Yeah, let's just kill it. Let's kill one of them. Can't overkill, huh? What is going on? Maybe level up a little more. I think Lulu won't be able to even kill it. Oh, I was wrong. She just barely killed it. That sucks. Didn't get to use everyone. Alright, so that time I was able to overkill the Chimera, which gave me 1800 experience points, which is a lot better than, what, 900? Okay, unit just did 2000 damage to the blue elemental, and it still didn't overkill it. The frack.
Have you seen Donna?
Donna? Can't say I have.
What's up? We got separated on the way here. Damn it all! I've got to find her!
Calm down.
But if anything happens to her...
Running around in a panic is not going to help. Right now, you have to keep cool and search.
But...
Guard your emotions, then guard your summoner.
You're right.
Shall we search?
No, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Sir Auron.
What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to wish him good luck.
Thinking isn't solving anything.
So, it looks like if you guys are able to silence the Chimeras, the only thing he's got left... Oh, here we go. We haven't seen this formation. So the only thing he has left to attack you with is his physical attack, which doesn't do a lot of damage. But silencing is the way to go, because he does all the elemental attacks, and that piece of crap just freaking... Oh. And of course, Tidus can't overkill those. And I get hit. Oh, whoa. This is gonna go south real quick. So let's get Riku out here. Let's bring Auron back. And then, since she took a turn... Oh, that was... I thought that was... It said that Riku was gonna have another turn. So, let's do delay attack on this guy. Nope, that didn't work. Let's do silence attack on him then. Didn't work? Ugh. What is going on?
No problem.
Actually, I'm gonna switch to Riku. And use a Phoenix down. Jeez. Cure. Should have done it to myself. The reason why I don't want to kill him yet is these guys, sometimes you can still steal high power potions, which is, oh my goodness, look at her HP, which is great for mixing. But since it didn't drop one, you can go if let's steal from him. Fish scales, I will need those for a little later. And let's cure Orin. I want to bring Yuna back because Lulu can't overkill them just yet. She will in a little bit. And everyone is learning so many ability overdrive modes here. Awesome. Strike one more time. Whoa! That almost killed it. It's gonna have like 20 HP left. Oh, it's 200. See? What the heck? Okay, I can't take this anymore. I'm going. 1 second. Okay. Now I should be able to overkill them.
A butterfly with rainbow wings will lead the way to secret things.
Okay, I'll explain how this works. Alright, so let's catch this blue butterfly. Okay, now you gotta go back. So the first one's here right away and move to this side because there's a red one. The goal here is not to touch the red ones because the red ones summon fiends. You're supposed to catch all the blue ones before your timer runs out, and in doing so you'll unlock some chests here. Also, this butterfly thing is Kimahri's minigame to get his, I think, sigil. There's the blue one. Alright, that little bright light indicated that you got all of them. But you didn't. Once you guys are done with the Macalania Woods and then you're done with the temple and a few things, you can come back to here, and once you do, there will be more red butterflies, and the last blue butterfly is right here. Now be careful, don't walk away from this screen just yet, because once the timer runs out, if you walk back and exit this screen, you're gonna have to run around and get into random encounters. But as of right now, there will be no random encounters because it kind of like purifies the area. But anyways, as of right now, you can only get this MP sphere, and that's it. Now, when you guys do the actual thing, which will be kind of a lot harder, basically it will be neck to neck. You only have like 5 seconds, not even 5, like 2 seconds to spare. His chest will appear right here. And it is difficult. It's not easy, trust me. It is not easy because every time you grab a red butterfly, first of all, you can't run away from those battles, and it chews up about a second off your clock. And third of all, those fiends are stronger than the regular fiends they're the same fiends like you would get into a fight with the Chimera, except if it's from a red butterfly, it's like twice as strong than the regular chimera you run into during these encounters here.
Told ya!
Alright, now Yuna is able to overkill these things. And so as you could tell from the beginning of this area,
You're wasting our time! I'll be right back!
there was another blue butterfly there, and I just had to run away. As I'm kind of getting frustrated with this recording.
Live and let live!
Because it records when it wants to, and it doesn't record, and it's so frustrating. I thought I was recording this part, but I didn't. And then I already went on to the next area, and I don't have a save file that's close enough to this place, which I should have saved, but I didn't, so that ticks me off a little bit. But I'll do my best to remember what happened here. So here's the other blue butterfly. Normally, when you guys are able to get Kimahri's, finally get his a sigil, there would be a blue butterfly right there by that tree. This is the first one right here, and as you can see, the chest is open because I already opened them, unfortunately. It didn't contain anything good, just I think it was an MP sphere on one of them, and an X potion or something like that. Don't quote me, but it would be right there where it's open. It just kind of ticks me off here for a second. But once you guys get this butterfly, this one is the ending one. So just don't leave, walk back, because you won't get into any encounters. Be careful not to hit the red ones. Even if they are disappearing, you can still hit one of them. But anyways, the first chest right here, I believe it was an MP or an X potion right here. And the second one, like I said, once we're done with Macalania Woods and the Macalania Temple, I think that's when you can come back and actually do this again and get Kimahri's sigil. Plus, you can, once we get the celestial item, I think it's celestial mirror, you'll be able to go back into the Thunder Plains and get his actual weapon. His crest is a little further up the road, story-wise. So by the time, if you guys do want, I don't use Kimahri. That's what they made Kimahri's sigil and crest so easy to obtain, because people, they knew nobody uses Kimahri. But you could possibly have Kimahri's ultimate weapon by the time you're even by the time you reach Zanarkand, which will come up. Unfortunately, I don't have it on recording, but there's a primer right where I am standing right here. I think it'll give you the letter O. And Wakka will sell you a pretty decent weapon, especially this one, which is First Strike. Now, when you guys first talk to him, this weapon will cost $12,100. And all of these two items will be around 4,900 gil. Don't buy anything, just like cancel the whatever you guys are buying, and he'll say, what do you think of the prices? And if you click a bit too high, he knocks it down to these prices right here. And I'm sorry that I didn't get that recording. It's just, I don't know why it says it's recording, but when I go back and look at it, it's nowhere to be found, and it really annoys me. It bugs me a lot. But anyways, I am gonna save here because we have a boss battle coming up. So give me just 1 second here. Let me chest. The reason why.
Wait. It is here. Somewhere.
What's here?
Something you should see.
But, Sir Orin...
It won't take long.
Yes, it will, you frickin' liar. Alright, hopefully that whatever I was telling you guys just before I saved, hopefully it wasn't that important that I was gonna continue my conversation, because again my clip ended because I only record 30 minutes and then my recording stops, and then I record another 30 minutes and then I edit the video and then edit the battles out, and when it stopped I hit record, but I took a like 5-minute break. I had a phone call from work, and I forgot that I left the mic on mute. So this whole part was recorded without audio, and it happens a lot, frequently. I have to re-record the same thing. So let me just check. Hopefully, I think I already did it. I might have not. Let's check the valve for. Okay, his overdrive here.
This place, it's just water, isn't it?
This is what spheres are made of. It absorbs and preserves people's memories.
What's that?
Fiends are also attracted to these places.
Yeah, like I said in the previous. Thanks for the freaking heads up, Warren. Alright, so this thing has close to 12,000 HP. Don't actually take that like as a correct amount, but it's around 10-12,000 HP. So it doesn't have too many attacks. It's got that attack right there. It's got a press attack, which is the same thing except it hits everyone. And it has all the elemental spells. What's so interesting about this boss is, if you physically attack it, it uses a spell. So since it used water, its weakness right now is thunder, and then every time you hit it with an elemental spell, that is its weakness. So watch, we go black magic and do Thundara. We're at 1500. It changes its elemental. Now you can attack again, but it'll absorb, if I'm not mistaken, it'll absorb your spell. But if you attack it physically, it'll hit you, so you'll know what spell to use. So you do that, so that's about 2100 Blizzard, so it's weak to fire. I'm gonna try one more time. Nothing. I really want Riku to steal some more. I don't have protect, which kind of bites. But so it's weak against fire, so let's use Kira. 2000, so I'm about 4200 HP of damage to this guy. Let's do steal something, Riku, come on! I don't know its weakness yet. And ooh. That's 5200 water, so it's weak to thunder. Okay. I'll just skip a turn. So I'm gonna attack with you and Yuna one more time. Waka learns ally, and I believe Titus should learn ally as well. So what do I have on? Is that shit? Okay. That's what I did. Alright, so in my previous episode, well, not previous episode, my previous recording, I mentioned that do not have any weapons that have elemental strikes on them. Like I have Thunder Strike right here, Lightning Strike, because you'll end up healing him if it's not its weakness. So I'll just put Vigilante on for now. Use up my turn. There we go. Titus learns ally. And what was it again? Water? Okay, so it's weak to thunder. I want Riku to come back for just one more second. I'm gonna try to steal one more time. Come on. Oh, Ether. Alright. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna hit it with the thunder. Right? Okay. And now I will summon and end his life. Okay, let's do one more hit. Blizzard. So it's weak to fire. So if I had what's his face? What's his name? Ifrit's overdrive, which I don't, this would have been perfect. But since Balfour only attacks with non-elemental attack, it's just easier to make sure to get the damage in. So let's see if it's gonna do. Last time I hit for about 6,200. Oh, that was close. This is not the last time we will fight this guy, meaning later on when I'm going to be farming HP spheres and strength spheres, magic spheres to unlock empty nodes. That guy drops luck spheres, I believe. Alright, here's the recording. Let's just watch this. And like a noob, I didn't level up. Perfect.
Whoa, this is old. Don't know if you can play it back.
Jecht left it here 10 years ago. Play it back. What are you taking?
Well, you said it was gonna be a long trip. We'll be seeing a lot of neat things, right? So I thought I'd record it all in this. To show to my wife and kid, you know.
This is no pleasure cruise.
Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? Where are the cheering fans, the crying women?
This is it. Too many goodbyes. People think twice about leaving.
If you say so. Well, it better be a lot more colorful when we come back. A parade for Braska, vanquisher of sin.
We should go. Day will break soon. Oren, could you stand closer to him? Good. That should do it.
What's the matter? Afraid I might bite?
Jacked.
Braska, you should take one too. It'll make a great gift for little Yuna.
I suppose.
Lord Braska, we shouldn't be wasting our time like this.
What's the hurry, man?
Let me tell you what the hurry is.
Oren!
What's the point? He wasn't on some pleasure cruise.
I think there's more.
Hey, if you're sitting there watching this, it means you're stuck in Spira like me. You might not know when you'll get back home, but you better not be crying. Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on. You'll be fine. Remember, you're my son. And, well, never mind, I'm no good at these things. Anyways, I believe in you. Be good. Goodbye.
He sounded almost serious. but it was too late.
He was serious. Jecht had already accepted his fate.
His fate?
Jecht, he was always talking about going home to Zanarkand. That's why he took all those pictures, to show them to you when he returned. But as he journeyed with us and came to understand Spira and Braska's resolve, it happened gradually, but Jecht changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave up going home?
That was his decision.
I guess I understood. My old man, he knew there was no way back home, back to Zanarkand. He wanted to go home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on until he accepted it. Besides, even if he had found a way back, I don't think he would have left his friends behind before their journey was complete. All right, let's go, guys. Maybe I had to start accepting my own fate.
Well, there's no way. Okay, spheres that document Jecht's journey are hidden all over Spira. Defeating Sphere Morph has unlocked the seals that once bound the spheres. Find them. Auron learned Overdrive Shooting Star. How could he possibly go home if he's from like 10,000 or 1,000 years ago? Titus, same with you. How do you expect to go home if you came from the past to the future? But saying
Wait.
that,
Yeah?
Jecht loved you.
Oh, come on, please.
He just didn't know how to express it, he said.
Enough about my old man, okay?
I just thought you should know.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
alright, so couple of things here. Since let's do this, what should I do? How should I start this? I don't know how much time I have in this episode, but what I will be doing, I don't want to follow. Oh, can I follow Waka? No, forget it. I think this path is open, right? Is it open? Yeah. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Since the only way to get Auron's next overdrive is collecting all those spheres. Now we already have his second overdrive, Shooting Star, which is pretty cool. It doesn't work for bosses, unfortunately, but on random encounters, if you use this, it'll basically send the enemy flying, and if it's the only enemy, you win the battle. So it's pretty good. At this point, what I like to do, which is completely unnecessary, is I'm gonna backtrack way back to Besaid, collect the spheres, and run back. I'll probably speed the video up, but I will slow it down every time I pick up a sphere, and we'll go from there. So let me just save and let's head back. Okay, so before I speed things up, actually that's not the reason why I'm going to this path, so I don't have to. I mean, we could go the other way and just grab those butterflies and we won't have any encounters, but let's just do this really quick. Let's just go to the sphere and have everyone at 0 levels. So 1 second. The reason why I'm going here is I think you can even actually do it now. No, you can't do it now. Okay, you can't do it now until we go through the temple, basically. Note that this girl right here, it's easier to get to Makalani Temple now that this road is open again. Up there, that's where you guys will be. You see that rock right there? Will be up powering up your celestial weapons, basically ultimate weapons. And this is perfect because now we don't have to go up. Every time we need to go up there, there's no encounters on that road. So our first sphere is right here.
Who are you?
You are the one they call Jecht. The man from Zanarkand, are you not?
What of it?
Watch your tongue, knave.
Ah, my apologies. I am Braska, a summoner. I've come to take you from this place.
Sounds sweet. What's the catch?
That easy to see, was it? I soon leave on a pilgrimage to Zanarkand.
Seriously?
I would like you to join us. It will be a dangerous trip. Yet, if we do reach Zanarkand, my prayers will be answered, and you will be able to go home, we think. What say you?
Great, let's go.
So quick?
Anything to get out of here.
Then it's settled.
But I must protest. This drunkard, a guardian?
Hey! You want to step in here and say that?
What does it matter? No one truly believes that I, a fallen summoner wed to an Al Bhed, could possibly defeat sin. This is what they say. No one expects us to succeed.
Braska, sir.
Let's show them they're wrong. A fallen summoner, a man from Zanarkand, and a warrior monk doomed to obscurity for refusing the hand of the priest's daughter. What delightful irony it would be if we defeated sin.
Stop gabbing and get me out of here. Free at last.
Now, Jecht, I am in your hands until we reach Zanarkand.
Right. So, what's a summoner anyway?
You could tell the disappointment on Oren's face. So, okay, if you guys didn't know, Braska started his journey from Bevel. So the order of these spheres has to go from Bevel to Besaid. So each time you pick up a sphere is the right order in the current events. So up until we get to Besaid, we'll be watching the actual journey. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna mute the microphone just in case there's any background noise. I will slow down the video when I find the next sphere, which is just at the beginning of the Thunder Plains. And it's gonna be a big, quite a long trip. So let's get things going. See you in a few, guys. Alright, here's our next one.
Hey, hold it steady!
Why am I doing this? What do you see there, my lord?
Oh, I was just thinking.
This is important! No fooling around! You're gonna spoil it! Whoa!
Are you alright?
Now there's a scene for posterity.
Yeah.
Alright, Vanishing Blade. That overdrive is actually really good. So all you have to do is go back up to here, and that this Vanishing Blade is, I think, is going to be the only one you guys are going to be using, if I'm not mistaken, because it's Auron's best overdrive. Attack an enemy. Yeah, because his next one is just crap. Well, it's not crap, but I mean, Vanishing Blade. The reason why Vanishing Blade is so good is because if you do the combination right, it will basically break all, like cast Power Break, Magic Break, Mental Break, Armor Break, and Magic Break. Even though it doesn't say it, but that's what it'll do. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go mute up until our next eject sphere. Alright, be right back. Alright, you guys, before I play this next sphere here, I'm so sorry, my recording from the Thunder Plains up to this Moonflow Bank here, what is it, the south side of it, I forgot to hit record again because my 30 minutes were up and I got up to use the restroom. But where I hit pause at that last moment, if you guys noticed, there was a Cactuar running around. It's really hard to see him because he's like a ghost. On the way back, I'll stop at the location. Basically, that Cactuar will take you back. I mean, not back, but to the location where Kimahri's ultimate weapon is located. So on the way back, I will stop at the location. But anyways, let's take a look at this sphere.
What are you shooting me for?
So you don't do anything stupid again. I can't believe you attacked that shoe puff. Lord Braska had to pay the handler for damages from his own travel money.
I said I was sorry. It's never gonna happen again. I promise.
Ah, a promise. Which you'll forget come tomorrow. Auron, please, he did apologize. He knows he was wrong.
That's it. Only thing I drink from now on's shoe puff milk.
You're sure?
We're on a journey to fight sin and save Spira, right? If I keep screwing up and making a fool of myself, my wife and kid are never gonna forgive me.
That's on the record.
And I really want them to make a Final Fantasy like before, like Final Fantasy Crisis Core, but with Braska, Auron, and Jack. Man, if they could do that, I'd love to play that game. Alright, you guys, I will see you guys in just a few seconds when we hit our next sphere. Be right back. Alright everyone, we are arriving at our next sphere. Let's take a look at it. It's Auron's.
Thanks for everything, Tenoch.
I know I don't need to tell you this, but guard Lord Braska well.
That I will. And you'll be busy too. I heard they made you second in command.
You know that promotion was meant for you. You were always the better one, even until the end.
You make it sound as if I was going off to die or something. I will see you again.
Yes.
Well then.
Going already? You will tell me about Zanarkand when you return, won't you?
Farewell.
Alright, and I guess I will talk to you guys in our next sphere, which is located on the old high road, where I gave a walk all my guild that one time. Alright, be right back, okay? Alright, here is our next sphere.
Giant fiend that attacks chocobos.
What's it waiting for? Hey, come out and fight!
I told you this was a waste of time.
Hey, come on. It's the right thing to do. Everyone's depending on us. Besides, it's good practice.
I guess you're right.
Well then,
Ah! There it is! Orin, let's get him!
Right.
Alright, same thing as what we did. Right, I will meet you guys over at the Besaid Aurochs locker room for our next sphere. See you there. We're almost done here. Just 2 more spheres after this one.
Hey, Orin, did you get that last match?
Yeah. But I don't understand why you wanted me to. Didn't you say you have Blitzball in your Zanarkand?
Not a sportsman, are ya?
working on your form?
My form don't need no work. I'm the Great Jekt. It's for my kid.
Your son plays blitzball?
Yeah, and he wants to beat his old man bad. Once I told him to give it up. He didn't speak to me for a week. Wonder what he's doing now. I hope he got bigger and put on some muscle. Hey, what's the big idea? Stop shooting!
Alright, time to head to Besaid. So we're gonna dock the ferry to Kilika, from Kilika to Besaid. Right back. Alright, here's our next sphere, right over here.
After you get that Aeon from Besaid, where are we going?
Back the way we came. Then we go north from Bavel and climb Mount Gagazet.
Beyond it lies Zanarkand.
Zanarkand, huh? been in ruins for 1,000 years, right?
So the legends say. No one knows for sure. It still could be your Zanarkand.
Thanks for trying, Orin. I thought if I went with you guys, I might find a way to go back. But it's not that easy.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, Braska. It's not your fault. I should be thinking about fighting Sin now anyway. Zanarkand can wait. But I will find my way back.
Be careful, Jecht.
Hey, I'll be alright. You're the one that should be careful. Wouldn't want your little girl to cry.
She'll be all right. She's strong, like her mother was.
Alright, I will see you guys at the next sphere location, which... Alright, now that we are here, let's walk into this tent first and speak to Valechka. Yes, we want to sign her on, and we are gonna sign her on for 5 games. And we are going to release... I want to release Rob. Keppa? Yeah, fuck you, Keppa. I'd rather hang on to Rob. Pardon my language there, but let's find that damn dog, which I completely forgot. I don't know why I didn't do it in the beginning. There you are. So talk to her. Here, have this. This little fellow brought it to me. I can't figure out what it is either. You go ahead and take this. Take a look. Valfor learned Energy Blast. Perfect. And here is our sphere.
Smallest heap of huts I ever seen.
Now, that looks like a fine place to live. Orin.
My lord?
When this is over, could you bring Yuna here? I want her to lead a life far away from this conflict.
You have my word. I will bring her here.
Thank you, Orin. You're a good friend.
What are you guys doing? Let's go! I'm so hungry I could eat a shoe puff whole.
Sorry. Well, let's go then.
Alright, that we have one more to get, and that's outside of, but pretty much on the Mount Gagazat. But if you go here, the summoner undergoes. Okay, so if you guys didn't get that destruction sphere, unfortunately, if you're playing the remastered version, you guys are out of luck. The only time you will be able to get this is after a whole bunch of events. But let's check in with Gata, since he's alive. Or is it not now? Alright, that's later. That is later. I feel so bad that I let Gata live instead of Luzu. I should have killed off Gata. Cause I don't know what happens after. I've always killed off Luzu for some reason. I should have killed off Gata, unfortunately. But oh well. Anyways, we got those items from there previously, did we not? Yeah, we did. I think they're open chests. Okay. All right. At this point, what I'll be doing is I'm gonna be heading back. I'm not gonna make you guys watch. I will resume the recording. I think on the way back to Besaid. You can get a not really good weapon, but a good weapon to sell for a ton of money for Wakka. And I will be back with you guys when I'm about to get it. So hang tight. I will be right back. Alright, this is the guy that I was talking about. So if you talk to him 5 times, he will ask you, have you counted the seagulls? Basically, these birds around the boat. And if you say I've counted, he'll ask you how many were there. Just hit 11, and then that's about the same. Earlier, thanks for I have confirmed the count. Here's for your little help. Now this is a great weapon for Wakka if he was a magic user. But why, if I don't know, I mean, if this was strength plus 3 plus 5 plus 10 plus 20, yeah, basically this single item is pretty much a good item to sell for like 120,000 gil. But other than that, I will meet you back in Macalania Forest, where we fought the Spheromorph boss, and we'll resume. I think I'm just gonna end it off over there because this is gonna be dragging on too long. So I'll just end the video there. So see you in a few seconds. Alright everyone, we have successfully made it back here. This is where I'm going to be ending the episode. There's a long journey to go back to the beginning and back here, but it was worth it. In the process, I got some levels here, so it wasn't all too bad. Plus I got some gil, and I checked that blitz ball that we got for Wakka. You can sell it for 20k, so that's pretty good, big chunk of change there. Well, anyways, take care you guys, and I will see you in the next episode.